nationhood is about your sovereignty and your territorial integrity. Laboni na yowe. Group B ba eka se laboni enka Ghana hua. Then the state can fight against them to make Ghana a one piece. Senebeya ye mo tete ampansam.
Okay.
So every country has the responsibility. You remember when the North Korean leader eka said Guam. You see some of these countries like the US and America, even far away, they still have islands that are part of the United States.
Okay.
North Korean leader eka said, "Obit me a launch intercontinental ballistic missile to hit Guam." What did Trump tell him? If he hit Guam, then the United States would decimate North Korea.
Okay.
Into every piece of your land, any your airspace, any your territorial waters, I'm sure at a good time, we can discuss territorial waters because I'm involved with ECOWAS maritime security as well.
Okay.
And that's why officially to a point, nautical miles,
now
beyond those
that,
international waters.
Okay.
These are the three key things.
And it happens a lot between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes, and I'm sure we would have an opportunity. Even as we drill oil at sea, what are the issues? These are the three things that make a sovereign state. Land, your airspace, and your territorial waters. So for Western Togolanders to say, omo three omo home every Ghana, okay, omo pay as a foforo and establish that state. But for as long as the land is within the demarcations
of Ghana,
there is no way the country can agree. Osha, Western Sahara, they want to break away from Morocco. Morocco is fighting them. English Cameroon wants to break away from Francophone Cameroon. Paul Biya is fighting them. South Sudan, before it was established, Khartoum was fighting them. So I don't want to say the state is not acting right, but the secessionists...
But we are taking it for granted.
Yes, the secessionists too can use a very civil way to have their grievances, resolved. So I believe that there should be some engagement. But I don't think this will breed terrorism.
They've not been treated fairly. They feel that they lack development. They feel that people make them think that they are not part of Ghana. Until it calls for such an action. Now the point is that almost starting, they are of age. I'll be Krabeka say it wasn't really necessary, say, and Kebe expected some paying for but the impact on the ordinary youth in that part of the country, how serious should we take it and how do we treat it so that it wouldn't transcend to other youth almost so active ready said they will pick up that particular course.
In conflict resolution, we have what we call the DDR approach. Matthew say a training camp, yes. So the first one is disarmament. So mukita two and a boba a minor said Number two, demobilization. How do we break the sleeper cells, the organized groups in Kikahu? Then number three, rehabilitation. And of course, another R, reintegration. And I believe in soft power. I don't believe in kinetic ways of solving security issues. Say buga buga, yanko shoot, yanko kunipa, yanko arrest. I believe in engaging the people.
Okay.
If they lack amenities, how much of our national budget can we dedicate to resolve that issue? I believe they are people. And there is no conflict situation that doesn't end eventually at the negotiating table. Look, the First World War, before it ended, people had to sit at the negotiating table. The Second World War, after all the deaths, you have to sit. South Sudan, eventually, they are sitting at the negotiating table.
Because somebody is not happy with the current situation.
Yes.
And then the person will try to fuel.
Yes.
Say there be agitations, So at any point in time, we need to
agree
on the
table. And you see, conflict is a violent expression of a grievance.
Okay.
And you don't allow the person to say, obey Richisa and Pempensuono. And how do you do that? Sit with the person. Ghana may have to make some compromises. The secessionists would also have to make some compromises. So I believe we can resolve this issue amicably.
Okay.